Are we rolling? Should we start from the top?
Yeah.
Start from the top. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Guys, this episode is sponsored by SeatGeek, number one rate ticketing app on the App Store.
You know the vibe, 70,000 live events, over 28 million downloads.
Damn, guys, today's a special one.
Woo!
And you already know, because you saw the thumbnail. Guys, it's Kike Hernández.
In the building. Dodgers' very own.
Come on, man.
Speaking of the Dodgers, you want some Dodger tickets? SeatGeek.
SeatGeek got you covered. Trust me. It's the number one rated ticketing app for the MLB as well.
Ooh, red dot means good. Green dot means
not good.
No, other way around. Green dot means good. The red dot that's the bad one.
That's the bad one.
The red one's the bad one.
Yeah,
the red one's the bad one.
And we're here to hook you up as well.
Come on, baby. Use the code Plática10 for 10% off your ticketed purchase.
Just like that.
You know the vibe is trying to hook you up, trying to get you to go see Kike.
Guys, we finally got Kike on the pod.
Hey, he saw the spam that you guys left him. You're going to see it on this episode.
Thanks to you guys, he came on the pod.
Wow.
But hey, enough of us. Let's get into this freaking podcast, dude.
Come on, baby.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
SeatGeek.
Got you covered. La Plática 10. Let's go. Come on. End it already.
In 12.4 segundos. See what I did there? Switched it up on them.
I'm gonna use it.
Let me be honest.
Every guest is a privilege.
Do we want to go there?
Get jolly, cause I'm on a podcast with Josh Leyva.
Yeah, you have too, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me just tell you.
This is La Plática episode 208 with Kike Hernández.
Oh my God, bro. It's about to go down. You got your headphones on, PZ, bro?
Yeah, I got it.
It's showtime, baby.
I got it, man. You want to start the intro?
Come on, man. Let me do the damn thing.
Do it. Come on, let's start it.
La Plática Nation, how we doing? Good morning. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful start of the week. Before we get started into this incredible episode, we got to give a shout out to our friends over at SeatGeek, the number one rated ticketing app on the App Store.
On the App Store.
Guys, it's the Josh Leyva, and we got Sebas in the building. But besides ourselves, we got a superstar in the building. We got a 2-time World Series champion, an all-around vibe, the first Salude athlete.
What?
Guys, please help me give it up for Kike Hernández.
Damn.
Woo! My brother, how we doing, sir?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Excited to be here.
Bro,
Yeah.
this is incredible.
This is insane.
In real life, your stash is super sick, bro.
Thank you. I
Sicker than
appreciate
in TV.
This is new because I feel like for the photo shoot, did you have it when we met like a month ago? No. Yeah.
When I went on the IL, I told the guys I was going to grow the stash till I got back. So I was going to look at myself in the mirror and keep telling myself, you look terrible. You need to hurry up with the recovery. And this shit's taking longer than I thought. And it backfired on my ass. So
What does the wifey say about it?
She don't mind it. Last time I had a stash, I got her pregnant. So
Hey, Giga, I'm telling you right now, we were at Game 5 of the World Series.
I was there.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you were. Mr. October is what they call you. You know, we went to social media and everybody was like, bring Kike on.
Yeah, I got the spam.
You did?
Okay.
You saw it?
Okay, so you
Oh
saw
my
it?
God, bro.
So you saw it.
I mean, it was,
Yeah.
it was
Okay,
like
cool.
300
Bro, just so
comments
you know,
a day.
90
You need to go. You need to go. I was like, I got so much shit going on. I don't know.
Bro, you're like 90% of our audience is women. So
Yeah.
they were like, they wanted you bad. Desperately. And so did we. Pause.
I don't know what to say. But yeah.
Yeah, so you saw that. Okay, cool.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Because we
I
were
was
like, maybe he didn't see it.
I was like, there's no way he saw it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I did. But
that makes you feel really happy.
You just win the World Series. There's so much
get
stuff
it.
going on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Plus all the stuff going on, media and all that stuff. I got to move out of my rental house
Yeah.
and go home. So
Yeah.
there was a lot going on, but I'm glad it worked out.
It worked out in the perfect timing and everything, bro. Bro, before we get into this like episode, I got a chance to meet you for the first time 2 months ago when we announced the partnership with Salude and stuff and yourself. And you came in. I was very intimidated to meet you for the first time, right? Because like Seba said, we're huge Dodger fans.
yeah, I'm a really big guy, so I'm really intimidated.
You came in with your daughter and her nanny.
Yeah.
And bro, it was just like so like heartwarming, and it just felt so like just beautiful to see, and just to see your relationship with her. And I just felt like it just spoke volumes of your character. And I just wanted to give you your flowers for just being such an incredible human outside of the baseball field, and just seeing you interact in such an intimate space with your daughter was just really cool, man. It was just really cool to see.
Thank you.
So yeah.
I work. We leave the house around noon. I don't get back home till like 11 p.m. after games. So, I mean, I got like a full-time job plus extra time, overtime.
Yeah.
So I don't get to see my daughter. If I don't wake up early and hang out with her in the morning, I don't get to see her. So the mornings are for her.
That's for her. Wow.
Being here in Los Angeles, obviously super heavy with the Mexican culture.
Yeah.
The Mexican, obviously Josh and myself, we're Mexican. The Mexican culture loves you, Kike. They absolutely adore you. And somebody being Puerto Rican, like, how does that make you feel? Like, especially like being like so open hearted. Like,
I don't know if your arms can tell you how I feel about it, but
chills,
look
bro.
at that.
Literally got chills.
yeah, I mean, it's
bro, like the fan base is just
growing up in Puerto Rico. We didn't get to watch many Dodger games. It's West Coast, Puerto Rico's Eastern time. So like, I mean, we would only get games if they were on ESPN, and even then, like, they wouldn't start till 10 p.m. So it was late games. So I really didn't like know much about the Dodgers other than like the Jackie Robinson and the Fernando Valenzuela,
the big history,
right?
Yeah.
So I came in and I had 2 months in the big leagues when I got traded to the Dodgers, and at the time we still are, but we were the highest team with the payroll in like all of baseball by a lot. So I was like, oh shit, I'm never gonna play in the big leagues again, whatever. And sure enough, I spent like 2 weeks in AAA my first year, and then I got called up, and that was the rest is history. But to see the way that the fans embraced me, no words, man, no words to describe that.
Damn.
I was a fan favorite in the minor leagues, but when you're a fan favorite in the minor leagues, you're a fan favorite of like 3,500 people, 5,000 people at best on a good night.
It counts though.
So it was a lot different, but they embraced me, so I embraced it as well. I was like, you know what, you got to take advantage of the huge Hispanic community that there is in LA, because there's not a lot of Latinos on the team. So, for me, it's always felt like a huge responsibility to be that Latino voice for sports, because basketball, there's not many Hispanic players in basketball, and then we got the football team here, and we don't play that shit. For me, it just falls in like I have this responsibility that I feel like I need to come up and like show what the Latino culture is all about.
You wear it well, man, and you're not just the voice of the Latinos. You're also like the energy, bro. The energy that you bring in like the dugout and stuff like that. I actually saw like a clip where you were talking about how you wanted to be a stripper, or that's what you do back at home. And I was like, I get it. I see it.
People ask me, what's the plan B, bro? There's never been a plan B.
Yeah.
People ask me, I'm like, I would have done steroids and gone to Vegas and tried out for the Chippendales. I don't know. That's it.
Bro, what's so funny? I started making videos in 2010, and I was like, if this shit doesn't work out for me, I was like, I'm gonna be a stripper, man. Fuck it.
You too?
Yes, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
You guys could have ended up in the same spot.
Imagine, just in a different universe. Somehow we would have got a line.
We got to figure out a Chippendales in Spanish.
We gotta do it. All three of us.
But
bro.
just like Josh was saying, like, I feel like if you wouldn't have been in the Dodgers even like right now, or when we won the World Series, you guys,
us,
us. The Dodgers wouldn't be the same, bro. You bring this energy,
bro.
you bring this diversión to the team that I don't even think any other team really has. I feel like there's no other Kike Hernández. And honestly, like for you, like just like how you said it in the World Series, you and we just don't give a fuck, right? Mm-hmm. Even when you said that, it just set the tone for who you are and who the team was, right?
It felt good to say it,
bro. Like,
it felt terrible the next day when I was in a lot of trouble.
Did they find you for that?
I got fined.
Were the rumors true?
Dude, they were trying to suspend me for the first game against the Mets.
No
it was
way.
a whole shit show. I had to like meet up with the owner, Andrew Friedman, like the reporters downstairs, and like have to apologize because.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry about what I said. I didn't mean it at all.
You had to like really, oh, no way.
Yeah, but
I actually do give a fuck. I don't.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those. And,
Really?
Yeah, it was very stressful. I mean, I, in the moment, you're like, you get asked a question and you're on live TV.
Bro.
And like, you think for like 2 seconds, but those 2 seconds can feel like a minute.
Yeah.
So he asked me the question. I started looking around the guys and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking around and I'm like, this is the only thing that I can say. But I'm like thinking, how can I say it? How can I word it differently? And by the time I was like, let me ask if we're live. Because usually there's like a 3-second delay from like what's actually happening in live television.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, they were live at that time. And they were like,
Super
yeah, he's
live.
live. And I was like, oh, fuck. Well, I didn't think about a plan B. All right, fuck it. Well, the fact that we don't give a fuck. Because it was true.
But it was
Like,
brilliant, bro.
in the past, a lot of playoff teams, and we we were so concerned about so many things. And last year's group, we were just like, you know what? They can say whatever they can say.
What did your teammates say?
We're gonna do it our way. Like,
what did your teammates say? Like when they all saw the video?
There wasn't much said. We got hats right away the next day.
I was gonna say in the merch,
and people were wearing it around the locker room. And in like right away, we got like, it wasn't like even 30 minutes, and we got a mass text from like upstairs. Nobody's allowed to wear the hats on the field. Please do not wear the hats on the field. So that's hilarious. It was a bummer, but whatever. I mean, it's
a moment in history though, bro.
It's a perfect way to describe the group. And I mean, we accomplished really special things because that was the mentality.
So the Dodgers go to the playoffs, right? Last year, and we go to playoffs, and we play the Padres first.
Oh, I fucking hate the Padres.
And I told all my boys here, we all went to playoff games. We work with SeatGeek. They hook it up, and I told them, if the Dodgers beat the Padres, we're winning the World Series.
Yeah.
I got some really good baseball friends outside of the Dodgers that I talk to 4 times a week, if not even exaggerating. And I told them right before the series started, I was like, the way I see it is like, whoever wins this series wins the World Series. Like if the Padres beat us, they would have won the World Series.
Bro, that gives me chills.
So I was like, this is the one that we need to grind out. Because then the rest, like there's certain series that are so emotional that you get past that series and like you look ahead and you're like, there's absolutely no way we can lose what's happening next. It's almost like it's similar to 2020 when we were down 3-1 of the Braves in the NLCS. We got together as a group and we're like, if we can do this, if we can pull this off and win the next 3 in a row and beat the Braves, we don't care if they bring in the Avengers after that. There is no way we're losing the World Series because as a group, when you go through things like that are so emotional, that when things are emotional like that, it only brings the group tighter and tighter, and you create a bond that's just like the power of friendship or whatever.
Brotherhood.
That is an actual thing. And like our group last year meshed so well, and we were so in it together, and we were all pulling from the same rope. And once we fall down 2-1 in the series, and we're playing in Petco, a really like crazy atmosphere. And we got Freddie went down. Obviously, we don't have a lot of pitching in terms of starting pitching, and we're relying on the bullpen giving us 9 innings, and we're like, all right, well, at this point we got nothing to lose. They got to lose. They lose. The pressure's on them because we're going home. And sure enough, we got up to a good start, and we took off, and then the rest was history. But it was a crazy series.
If they beat the Padres, bro,
we're
gonna take it.
You could just feel it, bro. You could just feel it. That was a wrap. Just moving outside of baseball a little bit, like I mentioned, bro, 90% of our audience is women, and I know you have a really cool story on like how you met your wife. And I would just love for you to share it with the audience. I don't know if you've heard this story. Do you know?
I have not. I'm excited.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a little more summarized story because I told Mariana that we were talking about this today, and she was like, "Don't make me look bad." So my first spring training with the Dodgers, something that I used to love doing when I was single was going to the movies by myself.
Wow.
That was like my zen. Like I would just go to the movies and just chill. By myself, enjoy the movie, whatever. Crush popcorn, crush an icy, Coca-Cola icy. And
Coca-Cola icy is goated.
I don't like the red. I don't like the blue.
Only Coke, bro.
Only Coke.
They need to make a Coke Zero one, by the way. Anyways, I digress.
Florida, not trying to get away from the story, but Florida has Sprite icy. That is the best icy I've ever had in my entire life. And they don't really have it anywhere else. Yeah, Sprite icy.
Damn.
But anyways, I go to the movies by myself. I go watch Hot Tub Time Machine 2. And I'm just enjoying the movie. And randomly they're at the club, and then this like bottle girl comes in and like offers her a drink and whatever. And I'm like, ooh, who is that? So I spend the rest of the movie.
Wait, you're at the movie still?
I'm at the movie.
Bro, he's watching Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
And I'm watching the movie, whatever. And I'm like, ooh, who is that? I want to marry her. And like, I pick out my phone. I go on IMDb and I start scrolling.
Like the cast.
Yeah. And I start scrolling on the cast and I look at her. I'm like, what? That girl is Hispanic? What? She's got 4 names on here? What? No way. And I click on her and I was like, huh, okay. And I look her up on Instagram. And at the time she had like 15,000 Instagram followers. And I was like, oh, she's super famous. I had like 1,000 maybe. And I was like,
she's untouchable.
I got no chance. And back then there were no DMs. No DMs yet at that time. And
You had to drop a comment?
no, I was like, I don't want to be creepy like that.
Okay,
If I-
fair.
And I go and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm verified on Twitter. And like at the time, like there was no like silent notifications or anything. So
Yeah.
I was like, I only get notifications on my phone and somebody verified follows me on Twitter. So like I'm going to look her up on Twitter. And I find her and I follow her. I was like, all right, let's see what happens after this.
Yeah.
Now we wait.
Because if she follows me back, I can DM her.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't follow me,
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can't.
DM her. That's how Twitter used to
Yeah,
work. I don't know
yeah.
how it works now, but whatever. And I go back to her on Instagram and I start scrolling. And I'm like, oh shit. She used to be Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Universe.
wow.
I was like, she is Puerto Rican.
She
No
got
way.
even better.
I was like, that's my way in.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how the fuck to start this conversation.
Yeah.
But now I do. And
It's a lob.
by the end of the movie, whatever, I leave and she hit me with a follow. I was like, oh, no way.
By the end of the movie.
No, like like the movie ends and
Oh,
because
okay.
I put my phone down, I kept watching the movie and movie ends, I get my phone and like I see whatever, I don't know, maybe an hour after the movie and she followed me back and I was like, oh yeah, all right, don't fuck this up. And I was like, all right.
Bro, that feeling is so real.
I was like, Puerto Rico's my way in, whatever. I was like, hey, nice to meet you. As a fellow Puerto Rican, you know, I just want to show my support. I know it was a small role, but you crushed it, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, you know, it was very cordial and whatever. And she was like, oh, thank you very much. Nice to meet you as well. At the time, she was living in LA and I had a Dodger picture, so I guess she assumed that I was living in LA too. And she's like, I got a lot of friends that are from Puerto Rico and LA. If you want to meet them, like it's a great community. Like we help each other out all the time. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, good. So I'm in Arizona in spring training. So we text every once in a while. Like, you know, I was like very respectful. I'm not hitting on her or anything yet. And I get to LA for the Freeway series that we do every year before the season starts. And right before the last game of the Freeway series, they tell me you're getting sent down to AAA. And the way it works, when you get optioned, you get a choice to get 3 days off to like show up to report to your team. You get 3 days to report, whatever. So I was like, what am I gonna do in Oklahoma City if we don't have games? I'm like, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm like, hey, I'm leaving. They sent me down, but I would like to meet up, whatever. And she's like, oh, cool. Let's meet up at the farmer's market at the Grove. So we went.
Adorable.
I love that place, by the way.
I mean,
Great spot.
I don't remember anything because there was nothing happening around me other than her and I, like whatever. We had a great time. We spent like 4 hours at the farmer's market just chatting it up, whatever. I leave the next day and we stay in touch, blah, blah, blah. And I come back to LA and she comes to my first Dodger game and I wanted to hang out after, but I was like, hey, it's going to take me a while to I got to do media after the game. And like, I'm a rookie. It's the unwritten rule. Like rookies, you got to stay for a little bit after the game. You just league game ends, you shower and leave. Cause that's,
I didn't know that either.
things have changed throughout the years, but at that time it was still very old school. And I was like, all right, I got to stay. I was like, it'll be like an hour. And she just bounced. And I was like, are we hanging out? She's like, oh, I'm home already. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Well,
damn.
Well, no
respectable.
Worries. Yeah. And eventually she got a job. She has to go to New Orleans. She was bouncing around New Orleans and Texas, filming stuff. So we didn't really get to spend much time together. A couple months later, she came to LA, her friend's birthday party. She invited me. We hung out for a little bit, whatever. And for months, I'm like trying to, I'm not that nice to where I want to be a friend with a beautiful woman, like just cordial friends, I'm like, but I'm also not like hitting on her. So she never got the
hint,
or she pretended not to.
Yeah. She's probably waiting for you to hit on her.
And then she stays in LA, whatever. We hung out a couple times with friends, like other group of friends around, blah, blah, blah. And her friends kept telling like, he likes you. Like, what do you?
It's really obvious.
Yeah. And I told her like, I was like, one time I got tired. I was like, hey, like, listen, I want to hang out with, like, I want to be with you, whatever. And she was like, well, you're a baseball player. You're thriving like on the field. Like you're just starting your career, but whatever. I was like, no, I know, but like, I like you. Like I'm a relationship person. I want to be, I want to be with you, whatever. And she's like, I don't know, whatever. And like,
really?
Okay, cool. And I was like, you know what? A couple of weeks later, I was like, you know what? I give up. I'm not gonna like keep insisting, whatever. If it happens, it happens. But if not, whatever. I did my best. And we hung out one last time as friends, and then we went to a movie, and then we go on the road, and then she was like, you know what? I kind of miss you. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. I'm not gonna say I do too, because you know, cool. I'm already And it was a very long road trip, and by the end of the road trip, she was like, hey, when you get back to LA, would you like to go out with me? I was like, I'm not doing any more friend dates. Like I'm tired of the friend dates. And she was like, no, it was a date. I was like, oh, so you're asking me out? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And here we are now.
And that's how, wow.
2 dogs, a baby.
No way.
2 World Series. Yeah.
Damn, that's so sick, bro.
The perfect life. How long ago was this?
2015, 10 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, how crazy. Watching a movie,
Yeah.
like having a crush on one of the actors, looking it up of who the cast is, and then years later, here you are.
Hot Tub Time Machine 2?
The second one, yeah.
No, okay. I haven't seen that one. The first one's great. I need to watch the second one.
I don't remember the movie. I just remember the actress. Yeah.
Well, shout out to her, man.
Bro,
That's
what a beautiful
amazing.
story.
Yeah.
What a beautiful story. Yeah, you told that story on Cold as Balls, right? With Kevin Hart? I believe you did.
Probably.
Yeah. No, the story's great. We got to tell the story.
Did you play well that week when you were on the road and she asked you out?
I think so. I had a great year that year, so I played well most of the year. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
It was it was good.
So now you're a Salud athlete. Can we talk more about that?
Yeah, we can, bro. We can dive into it. Do we have some time? Yeah, let's do it.
Do we have time?
Yeah,
right.
We got 10.
You've tried all the flavors already?
I haven't tried the jarritos yet.
Yeah,
Which is my favorite flavor.
I believe you tried the Jamaica and horchata.
Yes, I have.
What is your favorite?
The Jamaica. The horchata, like, it's kind of like dessert. And when I'm thinking, like, I'm like, all right, I'll have horchata at the house. But like when I'm at the field, like the Jamaica one, like the first time I was talking to my agency, they're like, hey, they're gonna send you some flavors, whatever. And I hit them up and I was like, hey, the huckleberry one was amazing. And they were like, huckleberry? There's no huckleberry? What? I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, I'm pretty sure there's no huckleberry. I was like, I just drank that shit. It tastes amazing. And they're like, read the box. And I was like, oh, Jamaica hibiscus. That one. But yeah, I've been crushing at the field.
Dude, I love that, bro. Thank you. Jamaica was the first flavor we ever launched with. It's my personal flavor. That flavor has my heart, man. That flavor is so good. But I know what you're saying about the horchata being more on the sweeter. It feels like a dessert.
It tastes like a dessert. So
Yeah,
it's like,
bro.
and then at night, let's hydrate, but like have something sweet.
Enjoy it. Well, you haven't tried. Can we set up we have them ready to go. We did a collaboration with Jarritos, and I want you to try the mandarina flavor, because it's absolutely delicious, bro. I think you're gonna love it. I want to get your thoughts, get your impressions on it. We got some cold waters ready to be that are cold, ready to be served.
Cold waters that are cold.
Cold waters that are cold. Did I say that properly? And yeah, man, I want to get your we'll get your honest thoughts here.
Let's do it. Can I have some too? What the fuck, man?
We can arrange that. We can arrange that. How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling.
Bro. We needed you last night.
Look how thick the mustache is. If that answers your
That's
question.
any indication.
Yeah. Cheers.
Dude,
So this is
Kike Hernández.
This is my favorite one.
Cheers, bro.
Salud. Here we go.
Salud.
Dude, it tastes
Just
like it.
Jarritos, right?
It's crazy.
It's spot on, bro. It's spot on.
Is Jarritos big in Puerto Rico? No, right? Just Mexico? In here?
But I mean, like being in LA, I'm sure you
I
had
didn't.
like a share
I
of fare.
didn't see a jarritos or notice a jarrito till I got to LA.
Yeah, LA. They're
No
everywhere
way.
in LA.
Yeah.
They're iconic.
What do you like to eat, bro? Like, what's your
Latino food.
Latino
bro.
food? Yeah.
I mean, I eat everything, but if you can offer me the nicest
Yeah.
5-star restaurant,
Yeah.
or like a little like hole in the wall, but like Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican place.
Yeah.
Fuck that place. I'm gonna go to this place
Yeah.
every day of the
Do
week.
you have your favorite like date night spots with you and your?
Yeah. I mean, when we go date night, I usually go to sushi spots.
Same.
I
love something that I love about LA that we don't really like. I live in AZ and we don't really have hand roll bars, and there's hand roll bars everywhere here. So I'm a huge hand roll fan. So we usually go.
I love sushi, bro. I started really loving sushi maybe like, I don't know, 8 years ago. But recently I have fallen in love with hand rolls. I fucking love hand rolls. They're amazing, dude.
Yeah.
They're
They
so
took
good.
me to
Easy to eat. You just
I
you
know.
don't need to struggle with the
Yeah, it's
chopsticks.
like,
You just
man.
grab it and eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like a little taco.
But my favorite thing to do sometimes too is like go to a sushi bar know that I'm gonna have like maybe a Sapporo or an Asahi or like some
Yeah.
sake. Is it sake or sake?
I think it's
It's sake.
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 I think it's
right?
sake.
I think you're right.
Sake, right?
I think, yeah.
I just like to sit down in la barra at the
Yeah.
bar. Hey, chef, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Why
Pick
is
it up.
Give
Sapporo
me-
so good?
Why,
It just
right?
hits, bro. Especially
They're
with
amazing.
sushi. It's
Yeah.
insane, bro.
Dude, you know what's better than a Sapporo? 2 of them.
With a sake on the side. The sake bomb with a Sapporo.
Like so fucking good, and it's like the best date night because like you can like talk to your wife, your girlfriend, whatever. the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
night, you know.
Yeah.
It's really
You know
cool,
what?
man.
By the end of the day, I'm gonna get back to you guys about sake or sake. I got some Japanese teammates. Might as well.
Yeah, I
ask
feel
them,
like you
right?
could
Ask
figure that
them.
out
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
fast.
yeah. I'll ask them.
Sake
Ask
or
them.
sake?
Yeah.
I feel like it's sake. I feel like that sounds right.
Yeah.
Maybe because I wanted to sound like my name. I don't know.
Before we go on break, I wanted to ask you, how was that Tokyo series, man?
It was
Like, was that one of the most funnest times in baseball you ever had? Because I see backstage Dodgers. I follow obviously you and a bunch of other Dodger players, and it just seemed like you guys just had a fucking ball.
It was like a vacation.
It was. Well, I wish it was a
Workation.
vacation. Yeah.
But you guys had some time to
It
walk
was so.
around.
It was so good that I'm planning on going back.
Yeah.
As a civilian.
Have you
know?
ever been? That was your first time going?
No,
to
that was
Japan?
my second time, and
Oh,
both
second time.
times I've been as a player.
Oh, shit.
I went in 2018.
Oh, okay.
MLB used to make this series every 4 years called the All-Star Series, where they would like grab a selection out of players from the entire league. They try
Yeah.
to get a rep from every team, and they play some Japanese teams. And we did that in 2018. Chris Taylor came with us. We played 3 or 4 games at the Tokyo Dome. Then we went to Hiroshima, and that's where Kenta Maeda used to play. So Kenta like went in and like pitched one like an inning or whatever with us, just so that the fans could see him.
Yeah, of course.
And then we ended the trip in Nagoya, and we loved it. Mariana loved it. So we're like, when we heard that we were going to Tokyo, it was like, holy shit! Like we got to make this trip. And Penelope ended up going, and
Oh, that's
she
cool.
still talks about Japan every single day.
no way.
It was
It's one of the best destinations.
it was
ever.
so cool. And like
Especially loving sushi.
to cap off our trip, it snowed the last day we were there,
What?
and they were like, you guys have no idea how rare it
rare,
is to
yeah.
get snow in Tokyo.
Wow.
At this time of the year, and Penelope had never seen snow, so she got to see
Wow,
snow for the
in
first time
Tokyo.
in Tokyo. Yeah,
That's crazy.
It was
How
amazing.
old is she?
She is 4.
4. Okay, so she'll remember that.
She'll
like,
probably, yeah.
Yeah, forever.
But it doesn't matter where you are, what part of the world you're in. When you're teammates with Shohei Ohtani, you stop becoming a baseball team, and you're basically the Beatles. It's like being in a boy
That's
band. It is the
crazy.
most
Bro, how is
mind-blowing
that?
thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
he is. Like we started the year 2 years ago in Korea. He was everywhere in Korea, like billboards everywhere. Shohei Ohtani. And I'm like, wow, we can't imagine what's gonna happen next year when we go to Japan. And sure enough, man, like it was crazy. From the first couple of days where we just had practice, fans are like giving us standing ovations during batting practice every time somebody hit a homer. So we were all like, all right, let's try to hit a homer. Yeah! And the whole crowd's going nuts.
You're just looking around?
Yeah. And I remember Freddie saying, this is going to ruin my swing, because Freddie doesn't like to hit homers at all during batting practice. But he's like, how can I not hit homers when I'm getting standing ovations after every swing?
Standing ovation.
It was
That's,
amazing.
like,
And
incredible.
Shohei never hits BP. Shohei never hits BP. And he comes out at some point during BP to play catch, because he's also a pitcher. He's a
Of
unicorn,
course.
you know, and he has
An
to go
incredible
play
pitcher.
loosen his arm up and whatever. And every time this man would touch the field, like
It was chaos.
the whole world would stop,
Glorious.
and it's just like, wow.
That's so crazy.
And then
man.
like during games, I got to experience this when I went in 2018. But when the home team is pitching, it's like dead silence, just so that the pitcher can focus.
Wow.
But then when the home team is hitting, the whole crowd,
Cheers.
especially the bleachers, they have a song, like a chant song for every batter. And in the whole song,
Different song per batter?
yeah,
Yeah.
and the song goes on the entire at bat. Like they have drums and shit. So it's kind of similar to Puerto Rico, to like Latin America winter ball vibes, to where at times like it can feel like a carnival at the game.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
And that's kind of what it felt like, and it was crazy. So when we got to play the Cubs, because we got to play 2 exhibition series against the Tokyo Giants, and then when we got to play the Cubs, it was just silence for both teams so that the pitcher can focus. But every time there was a swing or a ball in play, the whole crowd would go, oh. It was the craziest
Just like,
thing.
"Aw."
And especially when Shohei would come up to hit, every time Shohei would take a swing, even if it was a swing and miss, the crowd would, and that was probably the most fun part of playing those games. It's just the crowd just so involved into those games. And
Wow.
it was
What an
a great time.
experience.
Bro,
Yeah.
being able to be so like personal with him, how is that? Like, how is he outside of the field? Like, do you guys get a chance to like kick it?
Yeah, I mean, not
Let's go.
necessarily.
Let's go into that after this
All right,
break,
let's
so
do
we
it.
can
Yeah,
have
take a
time
break.
to do that.
For
Yeah,
sure,
because
yes.
we gotta cut this.
We gotta
Let's
talk
drink
about
some more
this.
jarritos.
Let's do it, baby.
Yes, please. We'll be right back.
Let's get it, baby.
Kike Hernández is in the motherfucking building, ladies and gentlemen. What
Show
the
is.
fuck?
Show is.
Wow.
You had said earlier, Kiki, that the Mexicans, Latinos don't play football. I played football, bro.
Did you?
Yeah. I was a linebacker.
Oh my god.
Well, you grew up here. I meant
That's
like,
true. Oh, you're saying like actual.
do they play football? Football is not
Mexico?
football in Mexico.
I know it's football.
Sí, football. You know?
Football.
Puerto Rico, we don't. There's no. If you want to play football, like American football,
Yeah, doesn't exist.
you got to go to the United States.
Oh,
We
really?
don't have it. Yeah.
Dang. Kike, we earlier you were talking and you said something about a straw, a chupa. Is that what you call it? A straw?
Well, it's not like a straw. It's like a
little like
in Puerto Rico, how do you
flute
say straw?
sorbeto.
Sorbeto.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how Mexicans say straw?
Hold on, I know this, but it's not coming up. Tell me.
Popote.
Popote, yeah.
Yeah.
Popote in Puerto Rico can sound a little sexual.
Popote.
So what is popote in Puerto Rico?
We don't have that word, but
what does it
would
mean? Like,
probably,
What could it mean?
It could
I
mean-
can see people back home calling their reproductive organ a popote, you know, my popote. But we don't have that word. That word doesn't really-
Isn't it crazy how, and that's why I ask, because isn't it crazy how like we call it a popote, but in reality it just means a big poop.
Popote.
A popo. Like babies, normally when you say, oh, se hizo popo.
No, we say caca.
Yeah.
Caca. Oh, I say caca too.
Se cagó el bebé. The baby shit himself. You know? we say caca. We always say
Yeah.
caca. Oh,
Yeah.
mierda.
Mierda.
Yeah.
Is there some Puerto Rican slang that you can teach us right now?
Bro, that's the thing about the Spanish language. That's why it's so hard to learn Spanish, because everywhere you go, like words have crazy meanings.
Yeah.
Like something as simple as papaya. In Cuba, papaya is not papaya.
What is it?
Papaya is like a vagina.
What?
No way.
Like for slang for vagina.
But is it like a sexy way to say it?
Or is it slang?
No, like it's slang. Like
Damn.
like the like,
Is it- is that-
it's
is
kinda
that-
like
but-
saying pussy, you know?
No, yeah. But like, is it like
Am
a
I
sexy
allowed to say
way?
that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can say pussy.
But
Bro, you want a World Series? You can see where the fuck you
well,
want.
yeah, but
Fuck, you want two. You want two, bro.
I tend to get in trouble with a mic, so I'm trying not to get in trouble
Not this
or get
mic.
you guys in
But
trouble.
what I'm trying
Can
to
I
say
say
is that, like pretend Josh is a pretty woman, right?
Can be.
Oh.
And he likes me.
He
right?
called me papacito earlier, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
already
I
playing
did.
the role.
And he
yeah.
likes me.
He's already playing the part.
I'm in.
Is it? Can he say like, oh, vente pa mi casa y te enseño mi papaya?
No, him?
He
I'd
says
say
that.
No, in Puerto Rico
Is it-
Puerto Rico we say chocha.
Chocha.
So that's a
La
sexy
chocha
way.
or el toto, la tota. We have so many words to say vagina in Puerto Rico. So many ways.
So
La tostonera.
just Kike keeps going and going
We
and
have so
going.
many ways.
La tostonera? What the fuck? That
if-
sounds like a factory.
Sounds like a
The
fucking
tostonera,
ride
the tostonera is like what?
Six Flags.
Tostonera is what? You know what the tostones is?
Yeah.
That like
The thing that smashes?
the thing that smashes a plantain to
Yeah.
make it like a tostones shape
Yeah.
to fry it. That's what a tostonera is.
But it just happens to be
we
also.
call it the tostonera because el plátano is is your banana.
It's actually brilliant. If you
Yeah.
think about it. It's actually brilliant.
What do we call it? We call it
Chocha?
chocha too.
Chocha.
One that's really
Josh
ugly.
would probably say, "Hey papi,
Come mi chocha.
¿quieres ir para la casa que te quiero enseñar mi chocha?"
That was kind of hot.
Bro, you sounded like such a Puerto Rican, like a little chica from Puerto Rico.
I am
Is that
Puerto Rican.
is that a talent you have? Sounding like a sexy Puerto Rican girl?
I have a lot of talents. Yeah, I mean, part of why I would be a stripper is because I can play a little bit of every role. You know,
Tostonera. One that's nasty that Mexicans say is, I don't like when it says panocha.
La
I don't like that.
panocha.
Panocha.
I can hear it. I can see it.
Yeah.
We don't use that word either, but I can see that how.
Bro, I feel like we don't have that many nicknames.
Well, fuck, not as much as what Kike just showed us. Tostonera? That's crazy.
That's like if you want to refer to it as in a funny way.
Yeah,
you
in a
know?
funny way.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like girl
But, like,
has a
what-
camel toe. I'm like, girl, hi, la totonera's fucking coming out, you know?
Oh my god,
That's insane, bro.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
Those
How did that
toneras.
start?
Those
Oh, because he
toneras,
was
yeah.
gonna hit. He was gonna hit on me as a Puerto Rican chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show you my tostonera.
You kind of look Puerto Rican, I would say.
You think so?
I think so.
You
Yeah.
think I
Okay,
look Puerto
yeah,
Rican?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
we're kind of the same kind of complexion. You might be even a little darker than me, bro.
No, but still,
Probably
like,
a little more pale. I've been on the sun a lot. You know, we get to when the team's on the road. I get to work out in the mornings, and
Yeah.
on the field they have me running like I'm on fat camp because that's the only I can't use really my arms that much.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, you can use your legs. You're gonna run a lot. You know?
So being in LA, obviously with the Mexican culture, you have to have some Mexican slang that
Yeah,
has
I'm gonna
stuck to you.
I'm gonna get home tonight, baby. Let me see la panocha. She's gonna be like, "What are you talking
What
about?"
are you talking about, bro?
Is there some words that like in Mexican culture that you actually use, like "que onda, güey"?
Well, yeah, all our clubbies are Mexican, so like I say "güey" so many times a day. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"¿Qué onda, güey? Perro, yeah, perro, güey."
Neta.
But like, yeah, in LA, you know, it's way easier for me to like impersonate an accent in Spanish
Yeah.
than anything in English.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Mexican way here, it's very hard not to like catch on to it.
100%. When did you move from Puerto Rico?
Uh,
How old were you?
I born and raised. I used to go back every off season after the season. I would spend my off season there, and it wasn't until 2017 when that big hurricane hit.
That's right.
Maria. That my parents were like, "Don't come." Especially after we went to Game 7 in the World Series that year. They're like, "Don't come. Just stay in LA. Like, get ready for next season. Here, you're gonna get so many distractions. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many things that need to be done.
Yeah.
Like, it's in a rough spot right now." So I stayed that year. The year after that, we went to the World Series again. Then I had the Japan trip for 5 days after the last game of the World Series. We were on a plane to Hawaii for workouts and then go to Japan. I came back from Japan straight to LA to pick up my dogs to go to Puerto Rico to get married. We get married.
Wow.
2 days after we get married, we fly back to LA to drop off our dogs to go to our honeymoon. So like that was a very short off season. And then 2019, we're married. We need to figure out where we want to be. We're in a good team. We're contending late into October every year. So like off seasons are shorter and shorter and shorter. And
Yeah.
we buy a house in Puerto Rico. We're only going to spend 2 months out of the year there. We need to buy a house somewhere else. And we decided we liked Arizona. We decided we were like, hey, more than half the teams are in Arizona for spring training. Like chances are you can spend your 3 or 4 month off season and then spend spring training as well.
sure.
You can split the season in half. And
Yeah.
that's what we did in 19. We bought a house and basically I bought a house in 2019. So I guess
And
I would
is
say
it-
that's the first, I moved to the States in 19.
Wow.
Hot as Arizona.
I know, bro.
I was 28. So
Oh wow.
yeah. Do you like it? You wouldn't want to. Do you guys? You have a house here as well in LA?
no, I rent here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
California taxes are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, you got on the Bad Bunnies, bro. Those are fire. I got those same ones. What does like Bad Bunny mean in like Puerto Rico? Like
A lot right now, man.
Yeah.
He's representing us in huge ways. He's putting us on the map. What he's doing with this residency right now is
insane.
It's wild. Like what he's done for the economy there is insane. The day after he announced his residency, literally the day after, there was like 70,000 hotel rooms booked for the summer.
70,000.
Bro, I read a report the other day that he's bringing like 180 million
To the economy.
to the Puerto Rican economy with this residency between like creating jobs and like
That's
people buying
amazing.
tickets. Obviously, he's bringing in tourists.
Yeah.
Tourism
Yeah.
is flourishing right
Yeah.
now.
Restaurants
So
are.
And that was
are popping.
intentional. I feel
everything
like
has been
he
huge.
lives for Puerto
Oh yeah,
Rico.
for
Yeah,
sure.
he knew what
He
he was
wants to
doing.
do it. He knows that there's some very weird times going on in the United
Yeah.
States right now, and that is why intentionally he was like, you know what, I need a rest. I've been on tour for forever. I went to his concert in Arizona. I want to say it was in March, and I talked to his tour manager. We were talking for a while, and he's like, "Dan, this dude is so dedicated. He's so disciplined. He was working on Debí tirar más fotos. He was working on that at night after he would perform on the road.
Wow.
He had like 2 tour buses. One of them was to sleep, and the other bus was a studio. And he would like wake up whenever he needed to wake up to get enough rest. He would go work out to then go back and write. He would write. Then he would get ready for the concert. He would do the concert, and then right after the concert, he would do like a bunch of recovery shit. Go get another small workout in, and then go like sing,
That's
like
insane,
to
bro.
What
to
was
record.
crazy, like just the work that he put out was also brilliant. Like on top of everything he was
it
doing,
wasn't like
he still
some
put out.
half-ass
Like,
shit.
yeah, it wasn't like
So
half-assed.
Like,
he's like letting Puerto Rico come out. Like his whole album, like this whole last album was strictly like
About-
Puerto Rican
yeah,
music, and
yeah,
it's all about
to the
Puerto
max.
Rico.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that don't really understand the album because you need to like understand what's happened to like.
Yeah.
And it's all like a lot of history going on. Like a lot of old bands that like 70s, 80s, 90s that he's like saying he's like spitting bars.
Yeah.
Like they used to like
Shit.
what they used to talk about and shit like
Sampling.
that. And he said, I'm going to do this residency. I'm going to stay home. I need to rest, stay home only on weekends. And then he announced his tour. He's going to Europe and he's going to South America, and he's not doing the United
He's not
States.
doing
He's doing that intentionally. So
I have to go to Puerto Rico to see him, bro.
You have to, bro. You have to.
my sister went
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, and she like texted me. She's like, dude, it was so good that like I couldn't stop crying.
No
Like
way.
that's how
During
like,
the
people
show.
feel. Yeah, that's how people feel there.
Bro, we gotta go, man. I wanna
Aren't you
stay.
going? No, you're
not-
going.
not
You're going.
yet.
You're going.
Yeah, he's going.
I'm
I want to
going.
stay in Dorado though, in that Ritz right there.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
It's nice.
I've never been.
It's nice.
It's the most beautiful fucking hotel I've ever been to.
You got to go. You got to be ready to spend some money
Some
there because
serious money.
it's
Yeah,
an expensive
no,
ass
I'm
hotel.
going in
Yeah.
debt for sure. For sure,
Good,
going
good.
in debt.
I'm happy for you.
Hey, good for you, man. Good for you,
favorite
bro.
album ever that Bad Bunny has ever
Put out.
Put out
For me?
favorite album. Yeah, of course. Favorite album. I know that there's a lot.
Oh, it's one of the hardest questions you can ask me, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Yo hago lo que me da la gana, just because of what it meant to me at the time. That shit got me through COVID.
Yeah.
Like it came
Facts.
out. It came out like a week before
Yeah.
COVID.
He also came out with the one with came with like 7 songs.
because he got fucked up
Yeah,
on a live
yeah,
and
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he leaked a lot of
Oh,
songs
yeah,
that,
that's
he,
right.
that he couldn't
What was
leak.
that album called again?
Las que no iban a
Las que
salir.
no iban a salir. I love that
And
one.
he like I remember that shit. It was like 2 a.m. in Arizona, like
Yeah.
almost like, and he's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And I hear his manager behind, like, what do you call it? Behind the scenes, he's like, dude, you can't put that song out. That song's not
On the
supposed to come
live?
out. Yeah. He's getting in trouble with
Yeah.
his manager
Oh, shit.
Because
for
during
putting out
COVID,
songs.
he was always on.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, Yo hago lo que me da la gana. That
Yeah.
shit, I cannot tell you how
Bro,
many times I listened to that album
bangers.
during
And
COVID.
favorite song in that album?
25-8, favorite song ever.
I think mine's Bichillar.
Bro, when that album came
Bichillar?
out, there were so many fucking club bangers on that album, and we couldn't do shit because we were in COVID. And I just couldn't wait to like be out of COVID to listen to that album in the
Yeah.
out and about, like in the streets.
It's such a hard question.
What
'cause
about yours? Your favorite
Un
album?
verano sin ti. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's
album.
a. My wife got to go to the concert at Fenway, and she was like,
Damn.
It was
"Dude,
incredible.
I was hurt that year, and I got activated literally 2 days before the concert in Fenway, and obviously the team's on the road because the concert's in Fenway.
Yeah.
But I was telling my wife, should I extend this a couple days longer so that I get to go to the concert and then come back next week? And I was like, my
Yeah,
conscience
yeah,
would
yeah.
not let me live.
Yeah.
But she was like, this was amazing.
Yeah.
That was his stadium tour.
Yeah.
When he did stadiums, that was amazing. And then, I mean, the one with Mr. October.
Oh, one of my favorite ones. Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. That one?
Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. That album.
That one's
I
fucking
remember
sick. That's the one
that
that has
album-
Monaco on it.
That
Oh,
album
shit.
came out
Yeah.
like
That song is sick.
within
bro.
day,
Hard.
not even a week after we got eliminated that year from the playoffs. And I remember couldn't wait to put my kid to sleep so that me and Mariana could put in like
Yeah.
share audio
Yeah.
like with headphones and just sit on the couch
Yeah.
Just listen
and
to
listen to the album because we had no idea what the featurings were too.
Yeah.
because he did it. He did it
Yeah.
on purpose. And I remember like the first song came out and it's like Nadie sabe lo que pasó mañana. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like a slow song, and I'm like looking at my wife like, oh, he said that. And then I think his first featuring in that album was the third or fourth song. It was Fina with Young Miko.
Yeah.
And as soon as
Sick
I
ass
was like,
song.
doo 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 doo, whatever,
Yeah.
and she's like, Miko. I'm like,
Finally, let's go.
because I've been on Young Miko for a while,
Yeah,
and I was like,
Miko's
I've been waiting
sick,
for that collab for so long, and they finally did it, and I was so pumped. And then
And that song is just fucking.
That album is great.
and then it got to Mr. October.
Do we want
And
to
I looked
listen
at
to it?
Mariana. I looked at Mariana and I was like, why did we lose? I need to walk out to that song during the playoffs so bad. And
Damn, that
I
would've
did
been
last year.
so
I did
sick.
last
Oh, you
year.
did?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
100%.
I did La Leche Materna.
Yeah.
I did it for the first song, for first at bat, and then after that it was Mr. October the rest of the game.
Kike, obviously you're an amazing player, obviously.
Obviously.
But what is it about fucking October that just fucking
what
lights
gets
your
into
shit
you,
up,
bro?
dude?
Dude,
What
like,
is it?
when growing up in Puerto Rico, like we play it's so intense, so competitive, and like we play like the playoffs are called like regionales, like regional stuff. You
Yeah.
play against teams that are close to you, and then you advance to like state estatales, and those games are like our playoffs. And at the time, like we get like 40 parents per team, and
Yeah.
it feels like there's a million people in the
Yeah,
stands.
Yeah.
So like for me, like I grew up in an era where like I grew up in the 90s, and at the time the Yankees were the
Mecca,
team, you know, and they had their dynasty going on. And I remember like everybody talking about Derek Jeter, how Derek Jeter was such a clutch player and things like that. And for me, it was just like, oh, I'm gonna pretend like I'm 10 years old, whatever, and I'm playing, and I'm like, I want to be that guy. I want to show up in big games. And
And you do.
and then one time Rich Hill said to me, big time players come out in big time games, and that stuck with me. I was like, oh, that's a sick bar. I wish I was a rapper to talk about that shit. And then I was like, wouldn't that be a thing to like
Be known.
have that be your reputation, be known for that? And then something switched for me the night before the 2017 NLCS Game 5 when I hit the 3 homers. The night before, like I went into sicko mode, and I just started getting cocky, and I'm not like a cocky guy. I don't like to talk about myself or anything like that. And I started talking shit to my wife. It's like, tomorrow I'm gonna fucking come out, and I'm gonna fucking put the team on my back, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. And she's like, ugh, who are you? Shut up, whatever. And I told my mom, like the hurricane had hit a couple weeks before. And that morning I was like, hey mom, they were watching the games at my grandparents' house. They were bringing in the generator, and they were connecting, and they didn't care about the power. They were putting the generator on the TV just so they could watch the TV, so they could watch the game. And they had like a hanger as an antenna on the TV to get the local channel, because there was no cable.
You have to adjust
because of the
and shit,
hurricane.
yeah.
And they were like adjusting that shit.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, make sure you get to my grandparents' house early, because my first at bat, I'm going deep. And she's like, no, don't do that. Don't put that much pressure on yourself, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fuck that. Fuck the pressure. Fuck that. I'm going to do that. Just make sure you get that early. And
All you gotta do is get there early, mom.
and like
Make sure that antenna's working.
right before the game, I'll never forget. I like Kirsch is done warming up, and he's like intense and sitting in the dugout, and I dap him up, and I get to his ear, and I'm like, Kirsch, let's fucking go, baby. I got your back. That's all I said. I kept walking. First pitch, second inning, first pitch of my bat, whack, homer. And I'm running the bases, just like losing my
Fucking
mind.
hype.
And I'm like, fucking hope my mom got there early.
Story, bro.
And then second at bat, bases loaded, bro. First pitch, grand slam.
Holy
And I was
shit.
I remember Fenway was like a rainy night, and it was wet, and it was pitch quiet. And all I could hear running the bases is my dugout going nuts and my feet. And that shit was like crazy.
That's fucking
And then-
insane.
That's
bro.
insane. to
I
think
got a
about.
last
What a
at bat in the ninth
fucking
inning,
feeling.
and I hit another homer, 3 homer. And then from there on, like my mentality, like it switched. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be this arrogant fuck in October. Like it's the only way that it brings that out of me. And it's something that it's so hard for me to do, like during 162, because at times I feel
Yeah.
like I stop being myself. Like I kind of become a different person that I don't necessarily like, but for a short period of time, you can get away with it and like
Yeah.
feel
Right.
fine about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Especially if it does what I've done.
Yeah.
I've done in my career in
Right.
October.
That's the rep now.
But for me, like
Plus, in order to get to October,
Right.
you'd have to
You have
do
to-
all the challenges.
Right,
so
but,
it's
like,
almost
you
like
got-
it's deserving
it's-
for you to act that way.
for me, it's like it's one of two things. It's like embracing that reputation, whatever, and that reputation comes up with like a lot of expectations too. So it adds a little bit more
Sure.
pressure on me. But like I feel like at times like pressure when my
That's when
back's
you
against the
thrive.
wall is when I bring out the best in me. But yeah, during a long season, fuck that. No, whatever. If I'm sucking, well, whatever. I got to be happy. I got to be
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
like
you
I got
gotta
a
keep playing.
family. I got a
Yeah.
wife that I got to tend to. And during the playoffs, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk around like
Yeah.
I'm 10 feet tall, you know, and like.
And your teammates know that.
But it's also like for me, I've been fortunate enough to be on teams that I keep making the postseason, so I can
Yeah.
like
Shine
and
in
I've
those
been
moments.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's not just about me. It's also about being at the right at the right place at the right time as well. Because I mean, I got to play in Boston for 3 years, and I got to play in the postseason my first year, and I went absolute nuts. Like my best postseason performance was with the Red Sox, and people might not remember it as much because we fell short of winning the World Series. But like, it was I went ham, I went crazy, and then the next 2 years we were last place teams. So I'm like, I'm having a bad year, and I can't do my thing in October. So like, it just puts you in a weird spot. Yeah. And then you get back to the Dodgers, and you're like, all right, we got this. Yeah. And then 23, when we came back, it's just like, 3 games and we were out. I was like, I couldn't do anything. And then last year, I was, I knew that in order for us to win, at some point I was going to have to come up big for the team, but I didn't expect injuries to happen to where I became a everyday guy, and I got to show out every single day. I didn't know how many opportunities I was going to get, but luckily for me, I got to play every day after game 4 of the NLD against the Padres, and I played every game since then, and very, very proud because won the World Series in 20, but I got to do it at a very different role. Yeah. So getting to win two World Series on their 2 completely different roles, it meant that much more for me.
Yeah. It's crazy how every position that you kind of put yourself into, it almost becomes a character. I mean,
like pitching.
When you start pitching, I don't like it when you start pitching because that means that we're fucked, right?
For the most part, we've been winning. We've been winning.
But like when you start pitching, it's just anything that you do, it just becomes a fucking
show.
It's just like a show, yeah.
Dude,
like,
because the first time I got to pitch was in 2018, and I got to pitch that first time in my life, and I didn't get to pitch for 6 more years. And I got put in a fucked up situation. It was a tied game in the 16th inning or whatever. And I'm like, we're supposed to fucking win this game, and I'm pitching, like, and I had so much pressure, and I was so nervous, and I'm like, how do I do? I don't do this. Like, if we lose, it's because of me, whatever. Yeah. And then I fast forward 6 years, and I'm like, oh, here I am in a completely different situation. Yeah. We're getting our asses whooped. There's no expectations. You know what? I'm gonna make this fun, because if I make fun of myself and shit happens, whatever. It's supposed to happen. But if it goes well, I'm gonna fucking brag about it like I'm Shohei Ohtani, you know? And so I got really lucky last year. I was great. And this year I got off to a great start. I got to close 2 games out.
Yeah, I know. We saw it.
And, it's the helmet, bro.
The helmet was great. That MLB doctor, let me grab that helmet, and he had no idea who he gave it to. He thought for sure I was gonna give it away. And I was like, no way. I'm at some point gonna pitch this year, and I'm gonna wear that shit.
It's kind of swaggy.
Yeah, it's just all swag. That's the thing.
There's a small chance that helmet ends up in Cooperstown after the year, which is cool.
100%.
But last 2 times I got to pitch, it was pretty embarrassing. Second to last, I couldn't get an out. Umpire was squeezing me. I was frustrated, couldn't get it out, and they had to bring in Banda to pitch, and I had to go to the outfield, and that was a pretty embarrassing walk back to the outfield, like a little kid that you caught on timeout. And then my last time, it did not go well again. I was a clown. I was warming up in the bullpen for the first time because I wasn't playing, so I came in from the bullpen. I told the team that I wanted a light show when I came into pitch, and they did the light show, but it was a day game, so nobody noticed the light show, and it was terrible. I did not do well. They had to bring in Banda again to pitch, and this time I didn't go to play defense. They like, you're out of the game, and I like just walk into the dugout like, oh shit, this is now I feel how you guys feel when you guys give it up. I'm like, oh,
damn, dude,
this is embarrassing.
Do you and Anthony Banda know that you guys are like the heartthrobs of the Dodgers?
Oh, 100%.
Like, do you guys ever like kind of like
I think
a conversation?
I think Banda's like.
I think you guys.
I think equally, bro.
I think you're equally.
Yeah.
No, I mean like Banda's like embracing that role.
Is he though? Because I feel like he's pretty quiet. I feel like
he's quiet. He doesn't have social media, but he's aware. He's aware.
He's aware, but like I feel like you like, you know.
But it's different because in the bullpen, I guess the energy in the bullpen is crazy because they're like way more exposed to the fans.
Yeah, they're right.
And they're
there.
like, bro, you should see how the girls go wild when he comes into pitch, whatever. And now he's got this Selena song that like everybody loves. I was just about
to tell you. So yesterday, I'm at the game.
He used to have Panda, Panda. But now he's got Selena.
Yeah, Selena, but
Como la flor or what?
No, it made sense because it goes Bidi Bidi Banda.
Bidi Bidi Bong Bong.
Yeah, because it's a Selena song now.
But yeah,
I know, but that's what it sounds
if you want to
like.
hear Banda, it says Banda.
Yeah, that's why I'm assuming he put it on, right?
Yeah, you get to choose your song. Yeah.
No, but I'm assuming he put that song on because if you really think it says that, it will say that.
I don't know. That's the reason. I think it was more for the girls, but sure.
Look, if you see Anthony, tell him I noticed that it says "Bidi Bidi Banda." Swear to God.
But you know it
Remix.
doesn't say that.
It doesn't.
Though, right? Okay.
Obviously,
I just want to
motherfucker.
make sure you know that.
Obviously, I know it doesn't say that. But yeah, it's great, man.
That's so funny.
Is your song gonna change in October, or are you gonna keep it the same?
I mean,
obviously we're going to the playoffs.
What do you
I
have
haven't
right now?
played in so long. I have Leche Materna. That's always going to be my number one. And then, Voy a llevarte pa' PR.
Oh, okay.
From like the new album. Because, of course,
Yeah.
Voy a llevarte pa' PR para enseñarte cómo que se perrea, you know? And then I had AO as my third song.
Sick.
But so many guys had AO.
Oh, yeah.
So and I'm like, I can't walk
Gotta
out.
switch
I
it
don't
up.
like walking out to songs that a lot of guys have.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought 25-8 was going to be my walk-up song for the rest of my career. But so many guys have it that I was like, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
really?
And when I found out about Leche Materna, I was like, no way.
Yeah, because it
And I was
literally
like,
says
this song is for
Kike,
me,
Kike.
especially with Dodger Stadium speakers. That shit blast.
Yeah.
Blast.
And then I found this new song from a girl. I don't even know her name, but the song's like Kiki, Kiki, Kiki,
Oh, yeah,
Kiki,
yeah, yeah,
Kiki,
yeah.
Kiki, Kiki. And it's a great song. It's a banger, but unfortunately doesn't sound great with the speakers. You
speakers.
can't barely hear the Kiki. I don't know if it's because the girl, like her voice, her tone of voice is not meant for like a stadium atmosphere like that. So as much as I love like that song slaps in the car and I
song does
bang,
slap,
but
yeah.
it didn't work out as a walk-up song. But yeah, for sure, once the playoffs come, it has to
You
come.
gotta switch it up. Can you switch your song up like every game? Do you play?
Oh
do
yeah,
you do that?
I've been
You-
struggling so bad at times that I've gone 7 game homestand with 7 different songs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Otani song is like so Otani. Like I just feel like it just suits him so
So
perfectly,
Ohtani.
bro.
My
I'm ready.
favorite song out of anybody, just because of the mood it puts me in. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy hearing that song because of what it means. Is "We Are Young" by Fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
'Cause
We are young.
That
Yeah.
means Clayton Kershaw's on the mound.
Oh, shit.
That's been his walk-up song his
Yeah.
entire career, and like
That's right.
Just being able to like listen to, because I mean Kersh's pitching, you know,
Yeah.
it's special.
It's very.
And then you go away for a couple of years, and you don't hear that song.
Yeah.
And then you come back,
Damn.
and you hear that song again. And it's like everything is right in the world. And then last year he couldn't pitch that much because he was hurt.
Yeah.
And then he came in this year again, and I was like, I can't wait to hear that song. And that song came out, and I was playing third base that game, and I was just like, tonight we are
Yeah.
And we
What
said
an amazing
so
feeling
well.
hitting 3,000, huh?
amazing.
Wow. Incredible for even us fans to see.
That was sick. The amount of pressure that came off his shoulders once he finally got that strikeout was
That
insane.
was a sick strikeout too.
Yeah,
Sick.
backdoor slider. He got to the dugout. He's like, I think that was a ball. I was like, nah, bro,
Nah,
that
what
shit
is-
He said
was
that?
nutted right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
No, that shit
That's
was
so
fucking
funny.
in there, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's it, man. I think that's all the time we
Kike
have for today.
Hernandez, bro, and the motherfucker.
That's
We
crazy.
did it.
Bro,
Chat,
you-
we did it. We got him.
Nah, y'all did it.
Chat,
we all
got
did
him.
it. Yeah, we got him. Bro, Kike, thank you so much, man.
Bro, you're an
Thank you,
absolute
guys.
pleasure,
absolute
bro.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Pause. Legend.
Thank you.
Super legend, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, brother.
We like, obviously you're one of our favorites in the Dodgers.
Appreciate you.
Continue doing what you do, man. You're an amazing player, an amazing father, friend, everything.
Yeah.
We hope to have you back. Hopefully one of these days. If not, we'll see you. At the
Maybe
games,
after we
man.
win the World Series.
100%,
Yeah.
man.
Pull up with banda.
We'll go.
Ladies will go nuts, bro.
We'll go to PR, man.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. If you can sneak in with them, trust me, it'll be worth it.
We have
'Cause
to.
I haven't heard one person that has not, but like people were like, this concert's 100 out of 10, you know? So like,
I mean,
if you don't end up going to the concert, you're still going to have a blast because
PR is just
Puerto
nuts,
Rico
man.
is,
Puerto
yeah.
Rico's the shit, bro. 100%.
Puerto Rico's it. Like,
Anything that you want to do, you want to chill, you want to go out,
You got a
wanna
little bit
hang
of
out,
everything, yeah.
You want to meet beautiful, amazing, nice people, you go to Puerto Rico.
you going to go on a hike, even though we don't really go on hikes? You got a fucking biggest rainforest in the
Yeah.
Caribbean,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you
sick.
can, like you got,
It's
you
sick.
can do whatever you want over there.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of everything. If you want to go out till 7 a.m., we do that shit. We don't close out bars at 2 a.m. like we do in
In LA.
they do in the
Yeah.
States.
Swag, bro.
They don't close out till everybody leaves or nobody wants to leave. We'll turn on the lights so that everybody leaves. You know? But you gotta go. You gotta make it put it in the bucket list.
100% we're going to go. Well, thank you so much, Josh. You got anything else to
that
say?
was incredible, bro. Thank you so much for everything, bro.
Thank you,
were
guys.
honestly
It was
incredible.
fun. It was a
man.
blast, yeah.
Hope you had a good time.
And congrats on being a Salud athlete.
Oh, thank you. Congrats to you guys for having the first athlete at
All
home,
day,
yeah.
man. All day.
Yeah,
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously you guys already follow Kike Hernández. Follow the Plática. Follow Taste Salud. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
TasteSalud.com, 10% off if you use
La
code La
Plática
Plática
10.
too. Get
Yes,
hooked
sir.
up. And that's about it. Nos vemos en la próxima Plática. Kike Hernández, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
Let's get it, baby.
Wow.
La tostonera.
Like pretend Josh is a pretty woman, right?